backing up, stepping up, backing up, stepping up, backing up, backing up, here we go.
Hello, boy, we have a good show for you today. We have a sweet little woman that I know for a lot of years. Her name's Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Kip.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hopefully she still likes me after today. You never know. But I talked to Jen, what, a month or so ago?
About a month ago.
And where do you work, Jen?
Jimmy's Hot Dogs.
Now everybody has to know that. They recognize her, okay? Except she's prettier with her hair down. You know, she always has her hair up and looks nice, but look at how nice her hair is. Beautiful. So I did talk to her a while ago. How long did you say? About a month. And we decided at that point to cut her hair up above her shoulders. She wanted to be really different. But I told her to think about it. And now today when she came in, she thought about it. And we're not going to go that short because she still wants to be able to pull her hair up. But we are going to take some inches off without freaking her out. You know, we'll take a lot of this hair off here. How long has it been since you've had it cut, Jen?
I can't even tell you. I can't tell you.
So she hasn't had it cut for quite a while. All right, so she's in for a shock and a treat, even though this won't be super shocking because I'm going to keep hair on her. All right, I'm going to make her not look like she's still in high school. Look at her. Let's see. Keep smiling. Now, if I go in Jimmy's and something happens to those hot dogs, you'll know she didn't like her haircut.
Never.
No, I know, I'm only kidding. So I went over with her about the breakage like I do with everyone, all right? And she came up, what did you come up with for that?
Stop riding the Harley all the time.
She was riding her the motorcycle when she'd put the helmet on and do whatever.
No helmet. That's the problem. That's why I did that, because you just put it in a ponytail and then all these.
And then all of that got really gnarled, matted up. So as she combed it, naturally none of those hairs were cut to that. That's just broken. So along with washing it too hard and everything else, I tell people that's what's going on with her. But she has really nice hair. Her hair's beautiful, okay? So, all right, you gonna be ready for this?
I'm ready.
You wanna say hello to anybody? Daughter? Anybody?
Hi, Chastity. Hi, Don Paul.
Oh, throw them a kiss. All right, you're gonna watch your mom now go through a little transformation. So we're gonna just shampoo it up a little bit and then we're gonna start a cutaway. And then I have a few things I wanna talk about with customers that I've been working with, so, all right? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're just gonna give her a nice shampoo. She did wash it, but I wanna see if it's tangly or not, if she got all the tangles out, and show her how to wash this without scrubbing it out of her head, which is what most people do. Even when you go into most salons, they scrub it out of your head. And I've had some new customers that are going through it, and when I say it to them, they say, oh, sure. So most people do what they do in the salons. And it's wrong, all right? It's wrong. It's be gentle. Gentle is the way to go, not rough. You could still give your head a really nice shampoo without ripping it. And I tell people, just do everything you've been doing. It's just do it a little bit different. Just modify it up a little bit without ripping that out of your head. And when people are in a hurry, they're very, very, very rough. So just try to be gentle. I'm gonna give you a nice shampoo. Just use a nice mild shampoo. Most things are all the same, you know, just what has a little more conditioner, a little more moisturizer, but basically they're all similar. So it's just learning how to use what you have. I've taken a lot of people that want to buy things from me, and I won't sell it to them because they have a lot of stuff at home. So use what you have. If you don't know how to use it, bring it in and I'll show you. A big part of it is the following up with people. So if Jen would have any problem with her hair at all, just walk in, okay, Jen?
Gotcha.
Or get me at Jimmy's. I'll take you outside. We'll do it outside in the car.
Okay.
And you see, you get a nice shampoo, see? But you don't have to, like, you know. And that's what most people do there. I've had people come in, tell me that people are shampooing their hair with their nails. I mean, what's that all about? So do it with the balls of your fingertips or your hands. You don't have to scrub with your nails. That's bad.
That's how I always wash my hair. That's why.
Oh, do you? See, and I didn't even know that. I said it to her, but I didn't realize she was doing it.
Yep.
So there's one thing she just learned. I've had a lot of people coming in with really, really, really bad hair. They have nice hair, but so damaged from color perms. And I'm talking about women that have 3 feet or more of hair. And almost all 3 feet are bad. Well, if you take someone like that, to get your hair 3 feet long, it takes quite a few years. And what some of them aren't understanding, most people do understand, is that you can't fix it with one haircut. And you can't really take them, even though they have really long hair, when it's that damaged, and cut it short. Most of the time they'd be freaked out anyway. So you can't take it and just cut it off. So it's a work in progress. So I had a couple of girls actually tell me after I did them that a week, maybe a month later, if I saw them, I hate it. I said, well, yeah, it's not even close to what it's supposed to be, but I'll say to them, was there an improvement? Oh yeah, well, that's what it's about. I mean, and it does look better, but they're just so not used to it that they are gonna maybe give up on it. And that's sad because they just wasted one haircut or two, especially if it's gonna take 5 or 6 haircuts. So just remember that. And half of these products out there are garbage.
I was going to say, what do you recommend to buy at home then?
Well, I don't really recommend anything as far as it goes because most things are similar. If you get a nice shampoo, you get a conditioner. Most people don't know how to rinse. They don't rinse the conditioner out properly, so their hair stays oily. So it's teaching people.
I had conditioner in my hair, could you tell?
Yeah, you did have a little. But see, when I washed, I took it out. But see, it's easy when you're standing in the shower to put it on because your hair just lays, down. When in a sink like this, it all bunches up. But it's how you rinse the conditioner. And you just have to work your hands where you're rinsing it with the water. That takes it out good. All right, so we're gonna finish this up and then we're gonna start cutting her, okay? My helper's not here today, so I don't mind doing everything. So we'll take good care of you, okay, Jen?
Okay.
All right, see you in a few minutes.
Back it up, here we go.
Just remember one thing when you're combing out your tangles at home. Start from the bottom and work up. If you start from the top and work down, you comb one tangle on top of another and it rips it. So start at the bottom and work your way up, okay? And do it gently. See this? You could use a wide tooth comb or a brush like this, vent brush. Goes through it easy, all right? And that's how it should feel when you comb it out, not like,
right.
And most girls they just rip through it, But once I tell people, I said to a girl last week, because I'm talking to her about being gentle, and I said to her, I had a customer in Philly, it was a guy I knew, and he moved to Vegas, but I cut his hair for 25 years. And when I met him, he was really rough and losing a lot of hair because of being rough. And he was already in his 30s or 40s when I started to cut his hair. And he said, when I go in the shower, to be gentle, because I forget, he said, as I'm washing my hair, I keep saying, kip, 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 kip. So just be gentle. It's very, very important. And a lot of people think it looks pretty cool to be rough and shake their hair and but do it gently. You're going to brush it, you're going to comb it, you're going to do everything you do. Just be gentle. You see your hair change. I've taken a couple of women recently. I don't even want to say their ages, but they were up there. And for all those years, they did nothing but abuse their hair. Then when I got done with them, they were so happy. And they're in their 90s, okay? And I made them happy with their hair. I mean, they're just trying to get a good haircut. That's what I'm about. You want natural. then why do so unnatural? Even though they'll tell you you have your hair colored, highlighted, low-lighted, this, that. You have all these unnatural things to your hair, but they'll tell you how natural it looks. I mean, it's a joke. So, and it doesn't mean that those women don't look beautiful, but it's a whole package. I had a girl come in that's very natural like Jen. She brought a picture in. The picture was highlighted, low-lighted, colored. It had all kinds of things done to it. And heavy makeup. And the girl looked beautiful. She was young in the picture. I said, do you want to do this? What? Do you want to be high maintenance? I mean, what do you mean? I said, well, if you do all that makeup, you got to do the hair. You do all that hair, you have to do the makeup. You can't do, it's a package. And the beauty industry wants to sell you a package. It's about making big, big money. They're billions of dollars. So I'm a little squeaky guy screaming to try to help people. All right? So the people that listen understand. So I'm trying to get more people to listen. All right? Right, Jen?
Right.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start shaping this up for her, and we're going to sail through this and make it painless, okay? First, I'm going to take a little bit of that hair that's broken and trim some of that. It's almost like the grass. If you keep it trimmed right, it grows nice. Now, see in here? That's all. That's not from the motorcycle. That's just from her being rough. Get in there close there. See all this? Now, that's hair loss, but she has nice hair, so she's not going bald, but it screws your hair up. So if she would want to cut that front short today, I'd tell her no. I had a couple of women, because it won't lay nice. You got to get that to fill in a little bit and get her hair to lay a little bit better. A couple of girls came to me recently, and they were a little apprehensive on what I wanted to do. So I told them, I took the cape off. I said, well, see, what do you mean? I said, I'm not going to cut your hair. Why would I cut your hair? I'm not trying to freak you out, but if you don't want to do what I tell you, because I'm pretty gentle about what I do, don't do it. So go ahead, do it. And thank God they were both happy. But I had another girl came in with her hair down to her waist. The front was down to her waist. She wasn't a kid. And I cut it to a length that looked nice and cut the front. She hated it, even though I explained to her for an hour before I did it. So, and it would take, like I say, if you went 2 or 3 decades with your hair a certain way, you don't fix it in one haircut. But if you can show someone an improvement, they're usually happy. This girl wasn't. So, you can't make everybody happy. But I try. I try. I don't care if they're 8 years old or 98 years old. So I've always been that way. What do you want to say, Jen? Anything?
Oh, I was just thinking it's got to be difficult to be in your profession because it's got to be hard to please them.
Well, it's not easy, but it is easy, because if you make most people happy, that's what makes it easy. If you don't make someone happy, like the girl I didn't make happy, even though it was better, she wasn't happy. I don't take that to heart, because I told you it was going to take 4 haircuts. And that's with a 3-month wait in between each haircut, not come in 5 weeks or 4 weeks. And she just couldn't understand it. For some reason, she couldn't understand it. So I feel bad, but again, it's not me. I usually explain to everybody what I'm going to do before I do it. And usually it's not it's a winning combination, because people aren't so shocked. If I tell someone I'm going to cut their hair here, sometimes I leave it longer than that. So I know how to do it after all these years. So it's more of a science to me. It's an art. It's not just like learn how to do some haircuts, you know. Mm-hmm. And that's what most hairdressers learn. Learn how to do 5 or 6 haircuts and put them on everybody. And I had women say it to me recently, and I've had women say it to me all through the years. You walk in some of these places, everybody looks alike. I mean, what's that all about? I mean, everybody's an individual. Take their hair, make it look good on them. That's the winning combination. I'm going through with women today and looking at it differently than I ever did. And what I'm getting at is about age. Hair gets old. Hair gets old. It's not the same as you get older. So one woman I do that had very nice hair. Hair is not really great today. It still looks good, but it's not like it was years ago. What do I do? She keeps coming to me, so she knows it's not me. What do I do, Kip? What do? You have to take what a person has and make it look as good as you can make it look. That's the answer. Not trying to make Jen look like somebody else or somebody look like Jen. I'm going to make Jen look like she should look for her with the hair she has, the breakage she has. It takes a while to fix it. Hair grows a ½ inch a month on everybody. I have some people come in and say, oh no, my hair grows a lot faster than that. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's 1/2 inch a month, because if you colored your hair every month, you'd see a ½ inch of growth. You don't see 2 inches. You don't see a 1/16 of an inch. Now, when hair gets damaged, it stunts the growth. But if you, some girls will say, I can't get my hair past my chin. But if you color your hair every 8 weeks, you have an inch of regrowth. So you should have, right? Right. So you should have that inch as it keeps coming down if you get it healthy. It's about having it healthy. Forget the products. They're all masking problems. The products on TV. Half of them work maybe as far as making your hair silky, oily, whatever they do to make it like rebuild the strength. You gotta make it come in from your root to be healthy. When the hair's all damaged here, all you're doing is masking it. I had a woman come in and her hair was bad, very bad. Hadn't had it cut for 8 months. Squashed on her head, squashed. Talked to her for an hour before I cut her hair. She came in at the end of my day and I just spent an hour. Cut it, blew it dry, finished. There was a definite improvement. I stood her up. I said, well, what do you think? Oh, I don't like it. I said, what? I don't like it. I said, what don't you like? She said, I don't know. I just don't like it. So I said to her, does it look better than it looked? And she said, yes. I said, well, I mean, that's what I told you. It's going to take a few haircuts to fix your hair. And she didn't have thick hair, it was thin. But it looked nice. It wasn't what it's supposed to be, but it was better. So she continued to tell me she didn't like it. So, you know what I handed her the brush. She said, what? I said, you make it look better. She looked at me. I said, you make it look better. If you don't think the way I did it look good, you do it. She gave me a hug and a kiss. Then her husband walked in the door. She went into the ladies' room. I said, I freaked your wife out. What do you mean? I said, I freaked her out. She came out of the ladies' room. The man, her husband, said, you look beautiful. She gave me another hug and a kiss. So she was happy. But most hairdressers, what do you mean? I mean, it was better. That's the point. You don't take, if you have years of making your hair be a problem, you don't fix it in one haircut. But if you can improve it, that's the point. So remember that. Wherever you go, even the hairdressers remember that with your customers. Sometimes you can't fix it one haircut. So if women know it, they're not like this woman, get freaked out, and she ended up happy, but usually they're, oh, this is better. And you showed them an improvement. I took another girl and I cut her hair. I cut some inches off of her. But I still left it long, but there was a lot of inches I cut off of her. I freaked her right out. So she came in, and next time, before she walked in the door, she said, can I, she called me. Can I ask you a question? What? She said, I love my hair now. It's 3 months later, but I love it. So just come in. I'll trim it, because she wants her hair to get long again, but it wasn't long the right way. So I said, I'll show you how to get it along the right way. If Jen came into me in 3 more months and said, I want my front to grow down more, well, let it start to happen. I said it through the years, and I keep saying it. Simplicity is what makes a woman look beautiful, not making them like somebody they're not. I mean, you either want to go this way. I want to call the Kardashians up. They're gorgeous, but look at them. Black hair to one, $80,000 a year for hair and makeup. I mean, I know that you have the money, but Jesus, come to see me. I'll show you how to do it in a simple way. Just charge you $500 for the haircut. But it won't be $80,000 at the end of the year.
My coworkers were having a conversation about makeup the one day, and they asked me, Jen, what do you wear? And I said, I don't wear makeup, and they were shocked.
Yeah, no. You know what? If women, I'm sure you realize this, if women that don't wear makeup, even if they put lipstick on, it looks like they have makeup on. You know, if you're getting dressed and ready to go out and you put a little lipstick on, you look like you're made up. People are too complicated. The industry's billions and billions of dollars. So who am I? Again, I'm going to say it again. Who am I? But my way of doing it makes you happier longer in your life. More natural. Natural. Simple is beautiful. Simple. Simple. So all you women with 94 colors in your head, I mean, what is that all about? I don't care how beautiful it looks. And half of these makeovers that they do, they're coloring, they're doing, what, they charge $500 for a haircut, which is great, but what do they think, the women are going to be able to come back and do it? I mean, come on. You know, so they take women down the path and really, really, wow, what a transformation. But you think that woman's going to be able to keep up with the money, let alone the time? I mean, time's important to people. One thing less to think about is what I do, is their hair. You have trouble with your haircut, come in. I have people coming in for consultations. There is a charge. You don't have to get anything done. I'll explain everything that's going to happen to you. Very simple. And then you can go for it or not go for it. But if you have trouble with your hair, 9 out of 10 times it's who's doing it. That's the problem. Who's doing it? I like to reteach the cosmetology industry. I would like to take the people that run the board of state cosmetology and re-educate them. I'd like to give every one of them a haircut my way. They'd teach my way in the beauty schools because it works. And your hairdressers would make money without freaking people out because you're making them buy this product, that product. Jen, I could have instantly sold her something when she said to me, what should you use? I could have used this. Should have bought it. Now, it might have worked, and she might have gone home and said, what the hell is that? I mean, I could have used the Prel that worked as good as this. So that's not what it's about for me. Sell, sell, sell. You see, retail, none. There's no retail. Fan it over there. So I can get you whatever you want, but that's not what this is about. And I've been very successful for the last 40-some years without doing it that way, okay? And I just want to say thank you to all you women. You've made my life nice for 40-some years, and we've had a great relationship. I mean, no fighting, yelling, arguing. They like their hair. It's better than being married. All right, see, we're done. All she has to do is comb through this. It took how many minutes to blow it dry, Jen?
Less than 5.
Less than 5. Done. Done. I didn't do anything major trying to pull it and do. I want to keep a little lifting at her hairline. What do you think?
I love it.
I'd stand up and just brush it a little bit.
Right.
I like girls to get a feel for it while they're here. Brush it through, shake it out. That's it, get it all through. There you go, there you go. Now look at her hair. Look at, it looks like we put highlights in her hair. Just by the cut, look at, she has natural highlights. But no matter what she does to this now, it'll look good. She could still tuck it behind her ear. She could throw rollers in it. She could blow it straight. She could use the flat iron. That's the hair style. She could style it a lot of different ways, but she's got the cut to do it now. She can move the part. She could start to play with it. So doesn't she look good? Huh? And without too much work, just fluff this up and you're done. And you're done. The back, we put some long layers in it so they're not all puffy. And her hair's in a little shock now because it's fresh, but in a week, it's going to soften up. She'll be brand new. I hope you're happy.
I'm very happy.
I told her, I left her front where I thought it should be today, but I did say to her, if she felt in 2 or 3 weeks, a month, boy, I wish she would have cut a little bit more off the front. I don't mean short, that much. Makes a difference. She could come in, I'd do it, there's no charge for customers, okay? So if I leave long bangs, I retrim them free. If you have trouble, girls, you come in and then I'll make you smile, okay? I'll make you happy, all right?
I know I'm happy.
Good.
That's the change I wanted.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Keep smiling. And thanks for doing the show.
Thank you for
Appreciate it, and I'll
having me.
see you in Jimmy's. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. If you have trouble, call me. You see the number. Call if you have trouble. Bye. Love you, girls.